Jerusalem Delivered by Torquato Tasso. Fifth Book. Gernando scorns Rinaldo should aspire to rule that charge for which he seeks and strives, and slanders him so far that in his ire the wronged knight his foe of life deprives. Far from the camp the slayer doth retire, nor lets himself be bound in chains or gyves. Our mead departs content, and from the seas Godfrey hears news which him and his displease. While thus Armida false the knights misled in wandering errors of deceitful love, and thought, besides the champions promised, the other lordlings in her aid to move, and Godfrey's thought a strong contention bred, who fittest were this hazard great to prove. For all the worthies of the adventurers' band were like in birth, in power, in strength of hand. But first the prince, by grave advice, decreed they should some knight choose at their own election, that in his charge Lord Dudon might succeed, and of that glorious troop should take protection. So none should grieve, displeased with the deed, nor blame the causer of their new subjection. Besides, Godfredo showed by this device how much he held that regiment in price. He called the worthies then, and spake them so: Lordlings, you know I yielded to your will, and gave you license with this dame to go, to win her kingdom and that tyrant kill. But now again I let you further know, in following her it may betide yon ill. Refrain therefore, and change this forward thought, for death unsent for, danger comes unsought. But if to shun these perils, sought so far, may seem disgraceful to the place yon hold, if grave advice and prudent counsel are esteemed detractors from your courage bold, then know, I none against his will debar, nor what I granted erst I now withhold. But he mine empire, as it ought of right, sweet, easy, pleasant, gentle, meek, and light. Go then, or tarry, each as likes him best, free power I grant you on this enterprise. But first in Dudon's place, now laid in chest, choose you some other captain stout and wise. Then 10 appoint among the worthiest, but let no more attempt this hard emprise. In this my will contents you that I have, for power constrained is but a glorious slave. Thus Godfrey said, and thus his brother spake, and answered for himself and all his peers: My lord, as well it fitteth thee to make these wise delays and cast these doubts and fears. So 'tis our part at first to undertake. Courage and haste beseems our might and years, and this proceeding with so grave advice, wisdom in you, in us were cowardice. Since then the feat is easy, danger none, all set in battle and in hardy fight, do thou permit the chosen 10 to gone and aid the damsel. Thus devised the knight, to make men think the sun of honor shone there where the lamp of Cupid gave the light. The rest perceive his guile, and it approve, and call that knighthood which was childish love. But loving Eustace, that with jealous eye beheld the worth of Sophia's noble child, and his fair shape did secretly envy, besides the virtues in his breast compiled. And for in love he would no company, he stored his mouth with speeches smoothly filed, drawing his rival to attend his word. Thus with fair sleight he laid the knight aboard. Of great Bertoldo, thou far greater heir, thou star of knighthood, flower of chivalry, tell me, who now shall lead this squadron fair since our late guide in marble cold doth lie. I, that with famous Dudon might compare in all but years, hoar locks, and gravity, to whom should I, Duke Godfrey's brother, yield, unless to thee, the Christian army shield? Thee whom high birth makes equal with the best, thine acts prefer both me and all beforn, nor that in fight thou both surpass the rest, and Godfrey's worthy self I hold in scorn. Thee to obey then am I only pressed, before these worthies be thine eagle borne. This honour haply thou esteemest light, whose day of glory never yet found night. Yet mayest thou further by this means display the spreading wings of thy immortal fame. I will procure it, if thou sayest not nay, and all their wills to thine election frame. But for I scantly am resolved which way to bend my force, or where employ the same, leave me, I pray, at my discretion free, to help Armida, or serve here with thee.